Hey guys! Hi! Sorry I'm 2 minutes late, guys. How's it going? Hope you guys are namaste healthy and enjoy yourself. We're going to start with our tapping our breastbone, as we've been doing. Very fun. Thalamus gland right under the breastbone. And it's fun to talk while you're doing it. But it's a good little immune system boosting. If you guys have any questions or comments, you can always type them in the chat box. And then we have right under the collarbones at the kidney 27. You can tap or rub right there. And I always feel like I need to take a deep breath when that happens. And then we'll go to lung 1, which I think feels good to do one at a time for me. You can do them both if you want to, but that seems like it activates your pec. It's also your pec insertion area right there. Just massage it a little bit. Ooh, might be a little sore. And then we'll do the other side. So that we've just been starting this to kind of get a little warm up, a little energetic, sort of immune boost, little self-acupressure points. And then right at the sides of your ribs. So most of the stuff we're going to do today is going to be on a mat, or you're doing the floor, right? I have a mat here. There's also a move we're going to do, which if you have carpet, you might want to have socked feet, or if you have tile, like this is tile, or wood floor, you might want to try some towels, paper plates or something. It's a bridge move, and it's replicating the pelvic presses that we do on the reformers in Luba. Okay, guys, very good. Let's stand up. We're going to stand up and do some pliés, just to warm the legs a little bit. So we're going to bring your legs wide and just basically squats. So if you need to, you would tip the thing a little bit. You don't want to bend too far if your knees are sensitive, right? You want to have your feet far enough apart so that when you bend down, your knees will be right over your heels. I'm just going to go up and down. So if that's too much, just go a little bit. Just a little low. It doesn't have to be too low. And we're going up and down. Good. Plie or squat. Now you can play with the angle of your toes. Your toes can be a little more forward or out. See what feels better for your knees. Just do a nice, friendly minute. Just get warmer here. Lovely. Very good. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Yes, up and down. Sorry about Monday, Cecilia, if you're here. Monday we had total technical meltdown. We always have our archive on our web, on our YouTube channel. We have archived videos of past exercises, so you can always check out those if you like. And now we're going to turn to the side, right, and you're going to bend the bottom knee. Go straight down, bend both knees. I love it. Down, and down. There's still some people getting some chiropractic here in Midwell. So now the bottom knee goes straight down. It's the same thing with the knee. You don't want the knee to be, you want the foot far forward enough so that when you bend, your knee's right over your ankle. You can hold onto the wall or furniture here. I'm just feeling probably a lot through the thigh. It's going straight down, up and down. Excellent. 5 more. Just doing 30 seconds each. 5 more. And then I promise most of the things we're going to do is on the mat. And turn to the other side. Legs are spread, up and down, lunges. There we go. It's phone ringing. Hope you guys have some music for yourself. You can't play music because YouTube doesn't like that. Let's do 5 more. Up and down, and we'll do little side switches. 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Keep your legs wide. Let's just stretch to the side. Stretching the waist. Get your head angle. Just take a few deep breaths into the ribs. Try and sink deeper on the exhale. That's our rule. Keep breathing. Long exhales so the abdominals engage. And then you can round forward, stretching the back a little further to go to the other side. Try to slide a little lower. Each exhale, and round. Let's do 1 more. Other side, stretch. You can go farther down. Stretch. And your head be relaxed. Do 1 more neck stretch. And contractions, you're pulling the abs in. Round over once again. Head release. If this hurts to have your arm overhead, you can bring it down. Forgot to mention that. Amazing, you guys. Hope it feels good. Let's do our plank series before we do the stretches. Does that sound great? Just get those over with. So we're gonna hold an enjoyable plank. Come on down to your mat. Let's see if we can hold a minute. Now, to modify the plank, you can hang out on the, we're gonna do a variety of planks. I'm sorry to tell you. So if a full plank is too much, you can do the crouch, or sometimes called a bulldog. You can even come down to your forearms and hold the crouch. So the more extended you are, the harder the moves. Let's try and hold a minute. I think you can do it. So make it hard for yourself. I'm going to time it. It's going to be great. Ready? Now another thing is, hi Deborah again. Thanks for joining. Now if you want the high, if too much bend on your wrist, you can have a fist. That sometimes is more tolerable. Or you could come down to your arms. That's probably the more, it strengthens your lats a little more. It's probably the most tolerable. Okay, ready? Set, go. It's another form. Now, while you're in this position, I encourage you to reach your heels back and forth. Makes it a little bit more interesting, but also works the core more, especially when you're reaching back. So it just kind of replicates the spring that we do when we're using the reformer. Happy thoughts. Squeeze your shoulders down, long with the neck, big chin tucked, reaching for the top of your head. If you're sprouting a unicorn horn, over halfway done. Back and forth. 20 seconds. You can do the weight. 15 seconds. Yay! 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. That was a minute. Tolerable? I hope it was. Great. We have another variation though. Sorry. I hope you guys do it, or try to. So, high plank. Maybe you can hug your fist. And we're going to hold the plank for a moment. And then bring your one foot as far forward as you can in kind of a lunge. Keeping your hips down so you're feeling that stretch. And we're just going to alternate legs. Come back. And then switch. You can try that for another minute. Tolerable? If it's really too much, you could come up higher and have your hands maybe holding like a chair or something. Okay? Let's try. Ready, set, go. Plank, lunge, plank, hips low. A little bit of extra stretch to the hip flexors. Good. Keep your hips low and you come back into the plank. Now you can squeeze your arms towards each other. Just keep going. We'll climb the mountain. We're done. Good. Excellent. Keep the abs engaged. Or we're going to lay down soon. It's going to be great once we lay down. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10 seconds. You can. And keep going. Try to make it challenging. 5 seconds. Maybe try one more each leg and rest. Good. Can we do the hip dips? Let's come down forearm. Last of our play series for now. 30 seconds of obliques. Let's do it. Another 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Swing your hips side to side. Good. Excellent. Try to feel your obliques. Going as low as you can. Obliques happening. Halfway done. 15 more seconds. Side to side. Get those obliques happening. 10 seconds. Fun. And resting. Rest back in child's pose. Have a nice moment. And I think it feels best to reach your arms on the side and your hips together. Whatever you want to do the child's pose. I'm going to go break here. Let's swing the other side. Then stretch to the waist. So really good. Next we get to do our stretch sequence. That's nice. We do it twice each side. Good work, guys. Let's do the lunge. Stretch. So bring one foot forward. And then we're going to reach the opposite arm overhead, unless that hurts your shoulder, in which case you just get to the hand reaching down. Otherwise, your hip going, stretch the front. You inch one your foot further forward. Just stretch. Always let your head angle and breathe. Neck release. Stretching your mouth. You're reaching for something. And then let your hand down. Palm up, so we're open in front of the shoulder. Bring sides back. Head rolling, perhaps. Good. And then flex back in the front leg. Flex your toes. Have a nice hamstring stretch. Deep breathing again. Sinking deeper on the exhale. Flex the toes back as hard as you can. Now you're going to bring your shin down along your mat. The pigeon pose, here's where you can put a pillow or a book or anything you can under the hip that we're stretching if it feels like it's too much. And of course, you can go like use a couch or a piece of furniture as well. And I like to shift side to side a little bit just to stretch different parts of the tendons a little bit. Kind of see which parts of the tightest. Flex your foot so that you're protecting your knee and you can just lean forward, just breathing into the stretch. But you can bring your arms down again. Now, if you want, of course, you can do the double challenge. You're trying to grab your back foot, which is completely optional indeed. Just pull it towards your butt. Stretch. Good. Very good. Totally optional. And the downward dog. Bring both feet back. And just you bend one knee, perhaps a little extra stretch to one side. Shoulders down so that you're feeling along with your neck and alternate. Switch. We'll walk the dog. If you feel like one side's tighter, you can linger on that side. Spread your fingers tighter so that you're protecting your wrist. And we're going to switch to the other side. And the lunge. So spreading your feet far enough so the front knee is just over the heel, or even farther, so that you get more of a hamstring stretch through here too. Control the back, and then side bend. Stretching, breathing into the rib cage as your hip angle. Stretch. Reach. And then the hand down, palm up, and next stretch. And to release the neck, perhaps. Relax your fingers back so you get the nervy stretch through your arm. Release it. And Shifting your weight back. You can always pad up your knee, your back knee, this hurts your knee, a pillow or a towel. Or just flex your toes back, chest to the floor, deep breathing. Let your head angle, drop off all your worries. Release the shoulders, neck tension. Stretch, and the pigeon pose, which is called the shin down shimmy. And you can pat up your hip if need be. We're just going to swivel side to side to explore the tendons. Flex your foot, especially if you feel like there's pressure in your knee. Of course, you can do the challenge of grabbing your foot if you love to try that. Delightful. Grab your foot, heel to your butt. Optional. For just 3 deep breaths. Excellent. Deep breathing, sinking on the exhale. And downward dog one more time. Shifting the weight back. You can walk your hands back a little more. You can do the one knee bend to the walk the dog. Spin your fingers, shoulders. You can do a little shoulder rolling. Check the neck and shoulder tension. Stretch. Great work. Amazing. Okay, guys. Let's do one more stretch, and then we're going to get rigorous. You activity. Let's do splits, middle splits, legs wide, padding up your hips. You can roll your hips forward a little bit, sit on a pillow or something if need be. And we're just going to side bend again. You can always reach your hand down. Stretch. Stretch yourself. You did standing a moment ago. And reaching forward, pulling forward. So do a little more stretch with your thighs. Flex your toes back so it's even more exciting. Walk forward. Sinking on the exhale. Good. Happy. Good reverse. And let's do the other side. With either the arm over or down. And the head rolling. Releasing the neck. Stretching over further. Moving neck and shoulders. Relaxing. Right. Good work. Okay. Great, guys. Okay, let's do some side legs. It'll be so fun. So just laying on your side, you can put a pillow under your bicep or under your armpit, under your head, or like this. Bring both knees in. First, we're just going to do the leg forward and back, tracing an arc, emphasizing the leg reaching back, right? Stretch, because that's what you want to work, is the glutes, hamstrings, and go up as high as you can, reaching back. Tap, tap, let's do the tap, tap, and tap, tap. For your 10 each. So if it's not 4, maybe count for yourself. A little more accurate, probably. Now keep the abs sucked in. And lift your waist off the mat a little bit. So fun, isn't it? Amazing. Yay. And then straight to the side, legs together. Lift the bottom leg a little bit so it's more challenge. Inner thigh, challenge abs. First, kick the leg up. 10. Kick it. 9. Kick. 8. Whoosh. 7. Fabulous. 6. 5. Kick it. 4. 3. 2. Butterflies, or sometimes we call them flying clams. I'll be consistent with that. So you're going to rock back to lift the legs. Obliques. Squeezing heels together. Sorry that I didn't wear my pink or purple pants. Hope you guys can see the contrast. Remember this exercise? Lift the legs up. Squeezing your heels together helps a little bit here. Lift it. Lower. Lift. Lower. 5. I'm trying to do 10. 4. I think we could probably more like 15. Let's say 15. Good. And now hold for a moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now before we go to the other side, come onto your belly and let's do some flutter kicks. So just cobra-like position with your arms, shoulders down. I'm just going to keep your legs back and forth. Kick your legs up and down. Kick them up and down. 5, 4, shoulders back. Maybe lift the chest up. And swirl over to the other side. Yay! Okay. Snuggle in. Hope you're enjoying this. Lay down or upright, whatever. I'm going to do the trace the big arc. 1, up and over. Emphasizing the back. Reach. Stretch so you feel your glutes. 3. Reach it back. You can do whatever you want with the stand. You can hold your hips, so you can monitor the pelvis. You're trying to keep it stacked. Squeeze that back, leg back. Do 10, back and forth. I think it helps to have the bottom knee bent, but you can have it straight also. That's fine. 5 more, or finish your 10. Try to keep the abs up in. Happy thoughts. Yay. Excellent. And so fun. Maybe worse. And then both legs straight. Lift the bottom legs. Your obliques and your inner thigh. Just kick it up. 10. I think hand under the head feels a little better. 3, 4. Lift it. 5. Lift the bottom leg. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Butterfly, flying clams. Butterfly and clams. Maybe 15. Squeezing those heels a little bit so you feel it deeper in the hips. The deep 6 rotators. 10, 9. Raise those heels. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Lift the abs in. Squeeze the heels together. Squeeze your diamond shape. 5, 4, 3, 2. And then we're going to do the flutter kicks again. Push up, shoulders down, upper back lifted, and kick. 10, 9. Keep the legs straight. 7, 6, 5. Shoulders down. Long neck, and then rest. Is that fun or what? It was what? Oh dear. Okay, let's do some abs again. That's how we do it. Basically alternating abs. Isn't that what Pilates is like? Just constant abs. Let's do our roll downs. Okay, maybe a good sip of water. We're going to do our roll up and downs. Now you can bend your knees. You can hook your feet under some furniture. Totally not cheating. Knees bent. Right? Just the trick is going slow through the flat parts of the back. You can reach arms overhead. It feels okay with the shoulders. Curling back up. Inhaling halfway up. Exhale. Second half. So you have some oomph for the flat part of the back. You can also do legs straight. Do whichever one's harder for you. And rolling back. Slowly through the tight parts. And if you have space, you can circle your arms around as well. Exhaling for the second half. Round stretch. You can have a nice hamstring stretch moment here. Flex your toes back. And rolling, rolling, rolling. Squeeze the legs together helps. Pull the abs in. Arms overhead. Inhaling and exhale. Second half. We're doing 8 of these. And we're on number 3, 4. Squeeze the legs together. Try to keep them hooked under. Dig your heels down into the mat as well. Try to help keep your legs from sliding with you. Just extra core. 4 more. Stretch. Enjoy that delicious stretch moment. Let your head hang. You can grab your toes for a second. And roll it back. Use your exhale strategically so it's engaging your core. Swing your arms around if you have space. Exhale. Contraction. Stretch. Put your toes. Have a nice moment. And again. Suck those abs in. And rounding. Get a little close to the wall here. Stretching. Stretch. And again. Move. Last one. Yay. Chin. Exhale. Very good. Stretch. Now just have a nice moment. Hamstring stretch. And then we'll do the roll overs. Replicating our short spine. A little bit. Yeah. It feels good. I hope it does. We'll hang on the plow pose first. So rolling back. Getting those abs engaged. And then legs overhead. So let's hang out in a plow pose for a moment. You can bend your knees here, right? You can support your hands under your back. You can do both legs straight. You can kick one leg up so it's a little more stretch to the leg that's up. It's basically a recess moment. We're both legs straight. Flex your toes. That'll make it a little more challenging. Pinching your shoulder blades together. And you're going to bend your knees here. Just 2 more breaths. A little hard to breathe upside down, but try. Yeah. Flex your toes. We're going to use your arms. Pressing down the floor helps a little bit as you control. You're going to go slowly rolling down. And then we're going to lower the legs. Keep your abs engaged. You can press your head into the mat to help stabilize the torso as we lower the legs and back up. And do 8 of these as well. Use your exhale strategically. Flex your feet. Big breath. And then exhale. Roll through the heart. Spots. Good. Keep your torso stabilized by head pressing and ab engaging. And exhale. Just keep going. You can linger at any point if you need a little break. Hands on your back. And slowly stabilize. Exhale. Shoulder pinching. Abs sucking in. Long neck. Posture perfect. Good. Yay. Whoa. Delicious. Flex your toes, especially as you roll down. So you get that delightful stretch. Control it. The gut. 2 more. Long neck. Shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale. Almost there. Flex your toes. Pull the abs in. Reaching your heels back as you unfurl the spine. Last one. Good luck. Whoa, abs. And now let's have our nice recess moment again. So you can do your hands on your hip. You can do the helicopter with your legs. Where you whirl them apart and just alternate. That feels pretty good in the hip socket. Or you could do any of the variations. This was pretty good though. I encourage you to try it. It's fun. Helicopter. Swirling around. Linger. If there's a spot that feels intense in the hip, you can just have a moment, try to work out any kinks. Keep that one leg dangle down, sort of bicycle moment. How about that? Stretching through the hip. Flexure, a little extra. Huh? What do you think about that move? And then when you're ready, no rush, slowly rolling down because then we have another ab sequence. Uh-oh. Wow, good work. Let's have a moment. Flop your knees side to side. Take wiggles. And then we have another ab sequence. Yes! Rolling back up. So curl Now this time, we're gonna lean onto your elbows for a moment. Shoulder blades pinching, lifting from the chest. Good. Then you're gonna lift without shifting one arm forward. And we're just gonna lift it and lower. Lift and lower. Second down, right? So you're not leaning too much on your elbow. Up, down, up, and down. Good. Patty. Oh. I think there's a truck in that's going to the doctor's next door. They're backing up. Terribly sorry. Switching, this is a pretty tough move. So now we're gonna switch. Keep your torso where it is. Elbows. Up and down. Did you hear that? The backing up? Sounds like we're in the parking lot. Good. Up and down. Now if it hurts to lift your arm up, don't go too high. And then we're gonna switch. Good. Then down. Pull the abs in. Good. Or maybe it's the air conditioning. Can you hear the air conditioning? And then we're gonna switch again. And I'm gonna add a little twist to it. It looks easy, this exercise, but it's really not. You guys feeling it? No? Good. And now let's come up for a second. We'll show you the move. Rolling back down. Good. Now, measure with your elbows. And then we're going to lift up. No elbows. Just lift arms up. Twist. Down. Center. Up. Twist. To the other side. Down. Center. So you're kind of making a figure eight. So tuck it under. Arms up. Twist. Circle. Up. Twist. Circle. Up. Twist. So the movement of the arms creates more abdominal challenge. Up, twist, up, twist, up, twist. You feeling it? So a few more. Up, twist, center. Up, twist, center. Up, twist, center. One more each. And come up and stretch over the legs. Have a nice hamstring stretch when you're not done. Give them a range. Head dangling. Stretching over your legs. Good. Put your head in. You can grab your toes possibly. And then we're going to roll back down to that precarious moment. Right, measuring with your elbows. And then you're going to try and no shifting of the torso as you remove the arms. And then we're going to up and down. Split the arms. Like you're making a fan. Tuck your butt under. 10 more seconds. Tuck it under. Stretch your legs long. 5, 4, 3, 2. Back to your elbows. And now we're going to bring your knees in and do a little can-can move. Keep your shoulder blades pinching and the chest lifting. Let's swing your knees to one side and then the other side. And extend. Right? So a little hip wiggles, a little abdominal twist. And extend. Twist, 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 stretch. Those 3 moves. And then the can down. Twist, hopefully feeling your obliques. Extend. Twist, 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 extend. Let's do a few more. And stretch. And keep the shoulder blades pinching. Twist, 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 stretch. Twist, 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 stretch. One more time. Stretch. And now big circles with the legs. Both of them. Switch directions each time. And keep the torso lifted. Try and shift less with the torso. Whoa. It's hard to breathe through this one. Whoa. Keep twisting. Try to shift the legs. Oh my goodness, it's really hard. One more each. Goodness. And again. Oh my gosh. Rest down. Maybe hug your knees into your chest. Have a little moment. Challenge. Good. Is that enough abdominals? We're going to take a break from the abs. Let's do hip flexor stretch again, and then we'll do some glutes again. So hips low, enjoy your stretch, because that's very hip flexory, that one we just did. So have a nice stretch. If you want to do the extension, reaching your arm overhead, so you get a little more stretch of hip flexors, you're welcome to do that. Hips down. Good. Wow, that was an intense one. The hip flexors. Hope you guys felt that well. It's definitely abdominal, but you have to use your hip flexors to do that move. It's just the way it is. It's good. It's okay to stretch and strengthen your hip flexors. It's overhead. You definitely want to. Breathing. Hips down. That stretch. Amazing. Wow. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Let's do some Jane Fonda kicks. So hopefully you can pad up your knees. You need to do a little extra padding on the one knee. Fair enough. Understandable. We're just going to do one single leg kick back, up and down, reaching, up and down. Kick that back, leg back. Your fists here. Should do this for a little while. Pulsing up and down, 30 seconds. Glutes. Stabilizing lower back muscles. Got one. Very good. Excellent. And then circling the leg, reach it back. So you can keep your knee bent. We're just doing a little hip circle. But lift the leg out to the side a lot like a doggy knee. And reach it back to get a nice stretch into the hip joint. Reach it back. Got a lot of glutes activity here. Just do another 30 seconds. In and around. In and reach it back. In and around. 10 seconds. Then, just simple donkey kicks, hamstring curls, whatever this is called. Just pressing your foot to the ceiling, hamstring the glutes. Keep your abdominals drawing in, and your back as flat as possible. Pulse it up, pulse it up, pulse it up, pulse, pulse, pulse. 30 seconds for this one too. You might start feeling it in the standing hip, right? The other hip that's supporting you. That's fine. Totally fine. Keep going. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Then let's pivot to a side plank, right? Same leg, and we're going to do the other leg, right? Extending the same leg you were just working on. Pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, just 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then forearm, pulsing the hips up. I like to do the bottom foot forward, but however you can also stack your feet. You can also be on your knees. We're going to pulse your hip up, but ideally leg straight. Ready? Just 10, 10, 9. So you feel your under waist working here. Good. You can also reach the top arm up to the ceiling and then just hip down and side bend stretch. Do a little mermaid stretch, sometimes called. So you're stretching the waist that you're just working. Ah, good. Yay. Switching sides. Delightful. So we're going to be on all fours again. Pat your knee if you need to. All right? And pulsing the leg up. 30 seconds. Happy. Pull the abs in. Shoulders down. So emphasizing the leg up. So it's more glutes, right? So just parallel and up. You don't have to lower it too far. The second is try to stretch your leg long out of the hip joint as well. Your knees working. Stability. 10 seconds. Happy. Happy, 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 yay. And then we're gonna do the knee in and rounds for another 30 seconds. Emphasizing Good. Stretch it up and around. Pull the abs in a little more. Circle it. Right? Feel the glutes. Try to relax the shoulders. Just keep trying to go to your ears. Don't stress anymore, right? 10 seconds. Feeling this, the supporting hip. Great. Good. And donkey kick ups. Pull the abs in. 30 seconds. So I feel this especially in the standing hip. You're probably going to feel it more in whatever hip needs a little more strengthening. Bump that heel up. Contract the glutes. Almost there. Get. And rest. And let's do the side move. So, hands on your hip. Or you can reach up. And I'm just going to do the same like you were just working. Pulsing out for just 10, 9, 8. Pull the abs in 7, 6. Shoulders down. Long. On the side of your hip. Working here. Woo. And rest them down for a second. Right into your side plank, whatever version you did before. Just 10 pulses. Ready or not, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And mermaid stretch to the side. So good. Done with that series, eh? Good. Back onto your back. A little more abdominals. Don't worry, we're getting to the healing part pretty soon. Let's do a little rolling like a ball, and then we'll go into the ab series. Rolling like a ball is so fun. It's classic Pilates here. Pretend to a ball, arms wrapped around your knees, and just roll back and forth along your spine. Hopefully you have a squishy back. It's like a little spinal massage. Try to stabilize at the top. Whoa. 5 more. Rounding. Spots. 3. 2. That's 1. And right in the single leg stretch, roll back, upward curl forward. So switch legs. Inhale, both knees in. Exhale, both. Curl up, shoulder blades pinching. Breathing deeply. One more breath cycle. And then both knees in. Inhale, extend your arms and legs away. Circle your arms contracted. Inhale, stretch. Curl. Stretch. Curl again. Reach. 5 more. 4. Hopefully your neck's really long. Try to do the Hollywood neck. You're stretching the neck long, right? Not too much neck wrinkles. And then finally, support your hands when you can, and let's do little feet. Crisscross the legs. You lower them down. Crisscross the legs, bring them up. Keep the chest up, just 5. Wiggle, 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 and up. Keep that contraction, and down. Shoulder blades up and down. Keep the ab contraction. Got one more time for good measure. And rest. Oh, good. That part's done. Then we're going to do my favorite. So here's where you're going to need the towels or your soft feet. We're going to do the bridges, wiping the floor. So fun. So you're laying on your back. You can have socks too, if you want. And paper towels or like a little paper, not paper towels, paper plates or I think towels work pretty well. Lay down your back, pinch your shoulder blades together. Long neck, you can even elbow the mat. So you're really emphasizing your shoulder blades pinching. Lift your butt up. Curl up. Lift your hips up as high as possible. And we'll slide away and drag in. Try to do it simultaneously. I just demonstrated not very well. Both legs. Ready? Lift your butt. 10 of them. And slide in. Lift your hips. Hamstrings and glutes. And lower back strengthening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoa. Oof, one of my legs lazy today. Pulsing up, just lift your hips. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tippy toes. So you can get rid of your towels. Lift, and we're just going to butterfly. Open the knees and squeeze your butt higher. Just you bring your knees together. Left, squeeze. Left, just 10. So you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Before we get too comfortable, curl back up, and you're going to reach for your ankle. Let's do 30 seconds of this one. Tap your ankle, so you're lifted. We're just going to do a little wipe the floor, oblique work. Tap, twist, lifting the chest up. Go a little faster if it's going too easy. Lift. If that's a thing, that's a possibility. Side to side, oblique crunches. 10 more seconds. Go. Keep it going. Feel the burn. And then it's pretty much downhill afterwards, okay? It'll be fine. Go. Go. Tap it. Go. Go. Tap. Suck the hands in. And rest. Woo. Let's do your stretches. Lower your head down. Let's bring one leg up and the other leg down. Now, if it's too much to grab your leg, you grab the towel, hook it over your feet, over your one foot. I'm just going to pulse the leg towards your head. A delightful, delicious hamstring stretch. And then pull and hold. So you're using your arms. Bicep as we circle the foot. And circle the direction. Pull the leg a little closer. Pull the toes back as hard as you can. Pulse even more and curl and curl. Just a little more stretch for 3 deep breaths. Try deepen the stretch in the exhale. Flex back more vigorously and smile twist. So you can reach your opposite arm out position. You can hook your thumb over the wall or your piece of furniture. Feels pretty good. Look in opposition, just breathing. As you exhale, try to pull the ribs down to the floor so you get a more spinal twist. Just 3 breaths again. Excellent. And we're going to use your exhale to come back to the center and we're going to lay up to the side. Inner thigh stretch. Pull the leg up. And now cross the ankle over the other knee and pull your legs towards you. So you get figure 4 stretch through that same glute of the leg that you're just working. You can push your knee, the knee away to get even more glute stretch. You go side to side. Hopefully you're feeling a bit of a stretch there. And switch legs. Other leg, up to the ceiling, pulsing, using your biceps to pull the leg towards your head, pulsing fashion. Leg as straight as possible. Pulsing, pulsing, shoulders down. Always reminding your shoulders to stay down. And hold the leg close to your head. Circle the foot. Getting the ankle adjustments out of there. Exiting. And then, of course, the reverse circle. It's thorough circle. And then foot flex back as much as you can. And hold the stretch, curling up for the 3 deep breaths. A little bit more of the lower back stretch. And breathe. Shoulders down. And spinal twist. Whoa. And reaching the opposite arm. And reaching the chest to the floor. And you can look over the shoulder. 3 deep breaths. So each exhale, you get even more rotation to the spine. Exhaling up and to the side. Good. And the thigh stretch. Nice. Just hang out on a piece of furniture or something and cross that same ankle over the other knee. Bring your arms to the hole and pull the thigh towards the chest and press the knee away with your elbow or your hand. Rocking side to side. Delightful. Let's go into ball buddies. So if you guys haven't done this before, it's delicious. So ball buddies are any balls you have around. Maybe you have tennis balls, or you could use lacrosse balls, or high balance pinky balls, juggling balls, dog toys. And we're going to place these right between your shin and your calf, rather, and your hamstrings. And then you're going to put some pressure right on the ball buddies. Leaning back so you get a nice release through that area. You can rock side to side. So it's releasing tension in the hamstrings and the calf. And I personally really like the rocking side to side because you really feel different areas of you can get into the muscle a little differently. You can find a tender spot, you just linger, and then keep migrating the balls a little lower. We're going to trace the line all the way down to your feet. So you go right down the gastrocnemius, that area there, which is your most prominent calf muscle. There's a tendon right through the center there. It can be pretty tight. Just releasing side to side, especially around the Achilles. See that? Just give as much pressure as you can. A little self-massage. And just keep migrating. Good. Ooh, yeah. Side to side. And you keep going down. And just, if you find a tender spot, you might want to linger there. Push down the Achilles. Ooh, goodness. Then we're going to try placing the ball right under the kneecap at the patella tendon and just give a little pressure there into that spot. Don't worry to put as much pressure as feels tolerable. Little release there. I find it better to do one at a time. I can hold it in place, seems to work. And then the other side. Just a little bit. And then we can release the shins. This is great for shin splints. So you're going to have the balls. You can also do one at a time with this one. Right, kneeling on the muscle there. So you're kind of pushing the muscle away from the shin bone. You'll feel it. And then you can just migrate the balls down towards the feet. Just keep migrating. Oh, there's that beeping sound again. Sorry about that truck sound. Good. A little more. And it feels really good right at the front. Maybe not, maybe that's some strong language. Not necessarily good, but it's very helpful to get right at the front of your ankle bone there. Little release there. And we're going to do a little bit at the back of the shoulders. It'll be great. A little more of the ball buddies. Laying down on the ball buddies. Right at the trapezius muscles on either side of your spine, between your shoulder blades and your spine. And you can overlap your elbows if that feels good. to give a little bit more exposure to the muscles. And then if that's going well, lift your hips, put more pressure. You can rock back and forth. Good. If it feels good. Just do whatever's tolerable. Give a little more pressure on one side might feel good. Right, with the balls right at the shoulders. And then you can just push up your feet, doing a little bridge work, and slide the balls down your back towards your hips. If you find a good spot, like here, just breathe into it, letting the muscles melt away. Good. Probably one side's going to be a little more intense than the other. Slide all the way down, and then for lower back pain, let's put the balls on either side of your spine, right above your hip bone, the small of the back. Right under your right above your hip bone. And then you can pull your knees in if it's not enough pressure. But if it's too much pressure, you can also just tuck your butt under and put more pressure right on the ball. And here you can lean to one side as well. If one side feels more tight. Excellent. Just explore there a little bit. And I encourage you to do the sequence whenever you're feeling intense pain or at home for a little self-massage. Glutes. Now you can put the ball buddies right under your bum on either side and just swish your hips side to side. Get a little release. Good. And if you find one spot that hurts, you hold it. And then we'll put a little bit of pressure on one TFL. So that's the muscle right on the top of right on the side of your hip, at the top of your IT band. Quiet and exciting. It's very helpful for releasing the hips. Just put a little pressure on there. You can see that ball? Just kind of leaning into it. And breathe. If you find a tight spot, just hold it. Back and forward and back a little. Just a little exploring. And you can rock it forward more to right front of the hip as well. Right under your front of your hip bone. Release. And then, of course, the other side. And one side's probably going to be tighter. It's just life. And then it's over, I promise. A little more torture time. Leaning in. A little pressure. Finding these sore spots. You can bend your knees in for a little more slack on that hip. That way it's not as taut. If your leg is straighter, make the tricep muscle a little bit more. Walking forward and back a little. And you can come a little more to the front of the hip. Check out right front of the hip there. Deep breathing. Happy thoughts. And then it's over. Thank you so much for joining. You came from Class Pass or Gym Pass, or maybe you came through the My Body app. However you got here, thank you very much. Next, tomorrow is going to be Jason at 2. And we just keep alternating days. And of course, if you'd like to contribute a little extra tip, we have our Venmo down in the description. Mine's at Leda-Lum, and Jason's is JJ Pickles. So totally optional. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. We, of course, have all our archives to enjoy all of on our YouTube channel. We have all of the recordings of the previous live classes. Hope you have a fabulous day. Bye, guys.